Hello everybody and welcome back to RogueTech, where that intro was a little exciting, but we're gonna roll with it. We've got this stealthed mech up over here, that's our assassinate target. And as far as supporting mech warriors go, we've just got the chameleon left over there. The question is, what exactly do we do with this situation? We could get eyes on with the stealth, and I think that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna sprint up to here, and... do we fire anything? Yeah, we did sprint. So I think... okay, we did do some damage there. We'll take that.
Ready for orders.
Our Vulcan is pretty much just going to stay put. I don't want to risk taking any more damage there, if at all possible.
Aye, aye.
The Hunchy is going to make its way around here. This is technically rear arc.
Full throttle.
And we could alpha strike this. Yeah, if this guy has an XL engine, this is a likely kill, actually.
Targeting burn out.
That wasn't a great damage spread, though. Okay.
Orders?
We're going to now take the Stalker in over this direction. Actually? Yeah, that puts us in ideal range there. And we're hitting weak side here, so this is fine. We took out the large laser.
Ooh, that hit something good.
We'll take that. What does the chameleon do here? Structure exposure in the Hunchy. That's not ideal. Let's see here. Where was that? Ooh, right in that torso. That's the torso we want. So, that's not great. And it was frontal torso exposure? Yes, it was. Yeah, that definitely makes things awkward. Let's just kill this chameleon.
I'm on him.
Okay, he ejected. Fantastic. So all we've got left is this guy.
Receiving you.
And realistically, we don't really know where he is right now. He just left our sensor range.
Standing by.
Hunchy will head up over this way and sink heat.
I'm receiving you.
Stalker is also going to head up this direction. We now do see him. What are our hit odds? Incredibly low, and we're not going to take those.
What are your orders, Skipper?
My orders are for the stealth to make its way up over here, but we are currently overheated, so it'll take a turn before we can get to full speed. Okay.
Waiting for orders.
We're going to close in again over here.
Orders.
I mean, this guy's probably outrunning us. We haven't gotten a notification that he's retreating yet, though.
Ready for orders.
We're also still technically in combat, which is a little strange to me. Okay, let's see here. This is our right side, so we want to be facing this direction, if at all possible. Because, yep, he's right there. We're going to Vigilance here. And we'll see what he ends up doing here. Uh-oh.
Reporting. Critical hit.
An explosive pod, huh? It's gonna hurt.
Skipper?
I'm sad that he actually managed to hit us with that. Like, I'm quite sad about that.
Thy will be done.
We're gonna close in the Stalker, though.
Onward.
8.1%. Not gonna take that just yet.
Aye, aye. Copy that.
Okay. How much did that do? Now, that could have been way worse. And it almost was.
Waiting for orders.
Okay. We're gonna get our Vulcan out of there. Want to make sure that we're facing our left side to the commando. And we're just going to brace.
Standing by.
We're going to bring our Hunchy up over to here.
Understood. Moving fast.
How rude. That explosive pod isn't actually on us, though. It's right over here. So they missed with the explosive pod that time.
Confirmed.
Okay, let's get the stealth up over here and see if we can see it. We cannot.
Standing by. On the
How about
way.
with the stalker?
Double time.
No. Okay. It gets to move again immediately. Surely it doesn't have too many more of those explosive pods. Our AMS doing work there.
I live to serve.
We're closing in with the stalker. Sadly, we still don't see it.
Copy that, Commander.
Now we do. We've got plenty of rounds.
Here we go.
Let's open fire.
Our primary target is taking damage.
Excellent. We're just going to jump our Vulcan over here where it's nice and safe.
Aye, aye.
And then we're going to put the Hunchy right up here where we get 2 evasive pips. I would like to turn so that our right torso is not facing him, though. Like so. And I don't think there's any point in firing these small lasers.
Copy that.
Yeah, I didn't really expect much there.
Negative damage.
Okay. So, who's moving currently? The Vulcan? We're just gonna brace.
Holding here.
What are you gonna do, Mr. Commando? This is not looking great for you, bud. You backed off a little bit. Fired on the stealth. Okay. Those are Inferno rounds.
Deal for you.
That's vaguely annoying. We're gonna sprint up to here.
Aye, aye, Skipper. Full speed. No target.
And we are going to not fire our medium lasers because of those Inferno rounds.
I got you.
No damage. Sad.
Stand still, moron.
Not hugely surprising,
I'm here.
because, of course, it is stealthed, but still sad.
I'm taking the shot.
Yep. Again, not surprising because it's stealthed.
Missed. I'm here.
We'll go ahead and close in like this to optimal range for the LRMs. Only 10% chance, but we've got enough rounds for a little while longer of this barrage. Wow. 0 damage from the stalker there. That's insane. Well, we'll see what it does here. It managed to put the explosive pod on the stalker, but that's not going to really do too much.
Aye, aye.
Okay, let's come around over here with the Vulcan, just in case. Let's see, we're already pretty safe with the stalker here. How are we doing as far as optimal range goes? Yeah, I want to see our turn here, but I can't click on it because of the explosive pod. Okay, this is within optimal range. So we'll go ahead and back off here. This is still safe for the Hunchback. Do we switch to Deadfire LRMs here? No, we don't. I think we just don't fire LRMs here. Hit odds are too bad. Okay. We are going to come in with the stealth now, directly behind the commando, and we're going to do it from this angle, I think.
I'm there.
This thing has very little armor in its rear,
Firing.
but it doesn't really matter because we're having a hard time hitting it. Okay, we're going to move up over here and make sure that we turn our right torso away from this commando. And we're gonna light him up, of course. We hit our stealth a lot more. I was hoping that that wouldn't be the case, but actually we did decent damage to the commando.
Harder than that.
And yeah, that's just a little armor damage to the stalker. I'm not too concerned about that. That's a little rude. So it moved back to there.
Ready for orders.
Okay, we're on standard LRMs here. Let's close in a little.
I'm walking here.
Okay.
Roger that.
See about just doing any damage that we possibly can. 9 damage will do.
Yup.
Stealth is going to jump in behind this guy if it can. It actually kind of can't. So in that case, there are flames in the way. In that case, we're just going to jump, I think, to right here. Or maybe to right here.
Engaging jump jet.
Get out of the flames. And we'll just have to hit it from the front here.
Engaging target.
Very minor damage dealt. We're going to close in with the Hunchy here.
On my way.
And see what we can deal in terms of damage. Not much is the answer.
Receiving you.
We're still holding the Vulcan in reserve here. I'm trying to bait the commando into leaving these woods, is what I'm trying to do with the Hunchy. Instead, he's backstabbing the stealth. That might work to our advantage here.
Confirm.
Because we can put him within the explosive pod LOS. Now, if we were to jump here, that would not be within LOS. But if we were to move here instead, we could hit him side arc, and he's going to be within this LOS. We can't really fire our medium lasers because of heat, but that's okay. That's because of his infernos.
Commander,
The Vulcan can chill.
hunkering down.
Then we can just close in a little bit here with the Hunchy, like so.
Acknowledged.
This would overheat us. I'm going to avoid firing the large pulse here.
Roger.
Some damage there to the commando.
Commander.
We'll just move something like this. And if we do Deadfire LRMs here, Deadfires would do the trick. We're likely to stray shot our stealth. But we're much better off firing Deadfire here, so we're going to do that. That was some heavy damage to the commando. And yeah, there was that explosion.
Ready to run.
And we can actually step in directly behind the commando here.
Affirmative, Commander.
Let's see about lighting him up. That would not be an ammo explosion.
Accuracy. Volume 5.
Okay, he ejected. Now, technically the mech warrior survived there, so I don't know how that counts for the assassinate mission, but we'll go with it. And we didn't take too much damage. Considering what we were up against, it could have been way, way worse. We got a little bit lucky there with a couple of those shots. 500k in terms of payment. It's definitely going to take some time and money to repair our Vulcan and Hunchy, but that shouldn't be too bad. Oh, that was a Yenlo Wang. Okay, that explains a lot. We could grab that Gauss rifle. I'm gonna do that. What else could we grab here? Coolant flush, huh? Some decent engine cores. An engine core 300. We'll grab that as well. Gyro XL? That would be nice to have. Let's see what we get here. We got the chameleon part. Just the engine core 300. That's a little sad. We did get an XL engine fusion. Or XL engine here. We'll go ahead and sell this engine core for some quick cash. And let's see just how much Yang thinks this is going to cost. I mean, we're going to have to not accept his repair estimate because we took internal damage on a couple of mechs. But that's okay. We can manually repair this. I'm not too concerned about that. Okay, Yang, what do you got? 122k. Don't get started on it immediately. We're going to need to do a little bit more than that. We're going to refit the Stalker first. This is just replenishing the armor. Yeah, that's not a big deal. Okay, and now the same thing with the Stealth. We'll just need to replenish the armor here. Oh, hello. We'll need to replenish the armor here. We'll max that out. Wonderful. Another 13,000 in another 5 days.
Right. I'll get it in the schedule.
Okay. Next up, the Hunchy, which in theory we should be able to just repair it, but we're going to actually cancel that and we're going to refit because we need to replenish armor as well. So we'll repair all and then max armor. It didn't lose any components, so that's 25k in 8 days. And now the Vulcan. This is going to be the one that is going to take the most. So we need to replace this arm. And all we lost there was a medium laser, which is of course not a big deal to replace. The Vulcan is quite heat efficient. We might want to go to a medium laser Magna. There we go. And we did lose a jump jet in this torso as well. So we will go ahead and grab another jump jet. There we go. So that's 63k, and then we'll max out that armor. There we go. That's 76k. Yeah, we repaired the hip and the upper leg actuator. Both of those should be fine, right? It's claiming it's underweight. What? Repair all. Max armor. It's not underweight. I believe those are in error. Okay, so we're at 2.8 million C-bills here. We're going to have a financial report in 3 days. The question is, do we feel like we can get away
I've got some things to update you on, boss.
with another mech bay here? We'd have 1 million C-bills left over. We'd drop down by 625k. This would be awfully useful. We would be able to repair 3 mechs at a time. I think we can get away with it. If we have to sell things, we have to sell things.
Roger that, Commander. I'll get the crew moving.
Okay, so we get that, and then our next upgrade is definitely improved automation for the 3rd repair bay to work at 100% efficiency, and then after that, Machine Shop is a pretty cheap +1 tech point. Okay, so we've got 1 million C-bills right now, and the Stalker and the Stealth and the Hunchy. Yeah, these will be done relatively soon. We'll tick to the financial report here. This is where it starts getting dangerous, of course. Okay. We can always sell things, so, if we need to. The work on the Stalker is complete. And that also generates us new missions. So the Stealth is 2 days out. So the Vulcan is 11 days out. We don't need the Vulcan, though. We have a backup mech. So we'll go until the Hunchy is done, and now we can head out with 22 days to make money until the next financial report. I think we're in a reasonably good place here. Our mech warriors are all currently recovered. So let's just go through and see if we can do any training here.
Commander?
Yeah? What can I do you? Yes.
Currently, that appears to be a negative.
Aye, aye.
Okay. They're all still working on building XP, so that is perfectly fine. Mech Bay 3 will be done in 7 days, but we're pretty much ready at this point to deploy again. It is too late in the episode, of course, to deploy, but let's just take a quick look here. Actually, there's some pretty good milk runs here. A 1 skull that pays 1 million C-bills? Family's ancestral griffin, so we're not even risking one of our own mechs? Considering we don't have the Vulcan, this is probably what we're going to do. I'm a little bit spooked by this max pay. That usually means we're going to run into quite a number of enemies. But let's just see how much a max salvage is here. 649, 469, 180k. We probably leave it like this. This is a battle, so we're likely to have some good salvage that we run into. But, yeah, I think we leave it like this, because the cost of that priority salvage is probably not what we're going to be able to sell the salvage for. Fascinating. And then this here is a blackout that we probably can't do because of our speed. And then this is a destroy base that we can probably do. I wonder how many of these we can actually work our way through before the financial report. Regardless, this is a really, really good sign right here. But if we run that mission and we fail it, we are going to be forced to sell things to continue on. But that seems like that's a plan to me. So, I'm going to go ahead and put a cut in here. And next episode, we're going to see why exactly that mission gives us 1 million C-bills. Until then, you can leave your offerings to the engagement gods in the form of likes, comments, subscribes, and bell ringings, and I will see you all next time.